Hey guys, doing my search across the world for side quests and bounty hunts and such, I came across this guy. What do you got? Wait, is that it? Ah, it was perfect. Thanks for the gift. Then runs off of it. You didn't even pay that much. What the hell? Wasn't worth it. Like, that barely covers a room for the night for us. Well, if that was my amper choosers, and it's like, no. No. And of course we have nothing that's worth a damn. I mean, we could buy more stuff. Not a lot. So let's go to the Shelton Sea Haven, the one in Roshigal, because that's the only one I can think of that might have another side quest open for us. Hopefully.
Hungry here. How long has it been since I've had one of Mom's home-cooked meals?
Nope. Is there really no side quest open? Besides the Devil Arms, which we can't even do because we're definitely under leveled for that. I think it's just straight up the Devil's Arms, and that's it. Okay, last resort. Check the inn. Yep. No one has anything. Okay, Gorge, get over here. Because we gotta climb all the way back up to the highest point. We all know where that is. It's gonna take a total of like, what, 3 minutes? Item collecting is so much fun when you want to do it. Except I don't. Going around collecting items because they're shiny and sparkly and give me stuff for discounts. Hello, green butterfly, you bastard.
They won't get through. All right, fantastic. Very impressive. You too. I believe we show great promise.
Instinct. Or, Insect Husk. I don't know why that's Instinct. Ha! Ah, smart. Well, if you're not sentient, technically. Wait, no, Jins are. What am I thinking? Non-sentient thing would be like a machine. Yoink. Grab on the damn vine.
Do you think this is a good enough spot to use that spirit climb examination art?
Sure. Looks good to me.
It seems ideal, in fact. Here, allow me.
What, that was it?
Correct. All the art does is summon lesser Earth spirits to record changes in the surrounding spirit climb.
It sounds like it could take a while before it's done.
So it's both boring and time-consuming.
That's just how science is.
That's not the stirring denial I expected from our honor student.
Whatever.
The spirits have done their job. Let's go back to Sherrilton.
Yeah, let's go back and see if we can get a decent reward from this.
We should report back to the naturalist in Sherrilton.
Really? That was it? I'm freaking here picking my nose, and it's just like, oh, we should go back and do the thing. And it's like, well, no, duh, we should go back and do the thing. Please be something worth it. We did it.
We used the art in Burmia Gorge, just like you asked.
Wonderful, thank you. Now I can document the connections between my Sherrilton data and your Burmia Gorge data.
You know, I find it pretty hard to imagine that human spirit arts could affect a spirit climb that much.
I used to think so too. But Burmia Gorge's spirit climb changed dramatically right after these windmills were built. Some scientists even believe that Fenmont's expanding night climb may be connected to its urbanization as well.
Wow, I had no idea.
It's only a hypothesis, but it's worth gathering data to investigate.
I agree. It would be great to learn how spirit climbs change.
Jude has a real affinity for learning, doesn't he?
Yes, I imagine that was his true calling.
Whoever heard of a kid who actually likes studying?
I'm glad I was able to help you with your research.
You were an enormous help. If I find out anything interesting, I'll let you know.
Oh, we got a moonstone. Was that all we got from that bloody quest? Moonstone. Ooh, increases TP. That would be good for... I want to say Rowan. Rowan or Elise? I don't see myself really needing it though right now. So final ditch effort. Nothing. Great. Event list. I don't understand how that works. So to be continued is like kind of more or less like you gotta wait for a certain point to hit, then you can go on. But good to know I could distinguish that now, opposed to later. And I think we're actually done with Sherrilton for the most part. Minus obvious side quests. Nope. Yeah, we're pushed done with Sherrilton. Let's get it over with. Hey, Klein.
You must be exhausted. You should rest.
Yep.
Allow me to see you to your chambers.
You do not wish to retire, young master?
Not yet. I need some air.
You seem burdened. Perhaps I could offer some counsel.
Maybe. It's kind of personal.
Is it about Miss Elise, perhaps?
Huh? Yeah.
My young mistress was kind enough to recount how Miss Elise came to accompany you on your journey.
Elise told Drissel about it? She's my responsibility. She has nothing to do with Mila's mission. I don't want to get her involved any more than she already is. Rowan, would the Sherrills be willing to take in Elise? She and Drissel get along so well, and you and Klein have been so nice to her.
The girl is little more than a stranger to you, and yet she weighs heavily on your mind.
Everyone teases me for being a do-gooding honors student, and maybe they're right. I just can't let things like this go.
Indeed. Please leave everything to me. I will discuss this matter with Lord Klein and Lady Drissel personally. Now you should rest. You need not add sleep deprivation to your list of burdens.
Thanks. Good night.
But of course, good night.
Yeah, so I'm not really talking. Yeah, that's pretty much like a good amount of my words. Hey, Klein, what's up?
I still haven't heard from my people at Fort Gondala. I imagine you're growing impatient. Would you like me to dispatch Rowan to check on the preparations?
Sure.
Very well. I will send him at once. I'm counting on you, Rowan.
I will not let you down.
How long until you return?
Let's see. It should take me no less than a day to get to and from on horseback.
Oh. I suppose that means we'll have to bid farewell to our new friends tomorrow.
Looks that way, if everything's on track.
That settles it. Today, Ellie, Mila, and I are going shopping. Shopping? For real? Hooray! Time's a-wasting. Let's go!
Wait, where are we going?
I promised to take Ellie shopping, silly. If you're leaving tomorrow, today's our only chance.
Very well. You two carry on with your consumerism.
Everyone, to the shops! To the shops!
Wait, put me down. I have no need for trinkets.
It's not gonna kill you to tag along.
Yeah, you might actually enjoy acting like a human girl for once.
A human girl? Strictly speaking, the concept of gender does not apply to me. I merely took the form of a woman upon manifesting.
Yeah, it's weird because like I'm just getting to the point where I'm like kind of running out of stuff to say to begin with.
I can no longer obey the king. He uses his own people as pawns. It's time to stand against these tyrants. It's the only way to protect this precious piece of ours.
Are you going to rebel?
Is there going to be a war?
I'm certain Noctigal has consolidated his power for an invasion on Azul. He has already shown that he's willing to sacrifice his own people to satisfy his ambition. If he isn't stopped, countless lives in Rashigal and Azul will be lost all for naught. I am the governor, and protecting the people who live here is something that I must do.
That's not easy.
You're right, but I'm responsible. Now, will you lend me your aid?
But, well,
Deposing Noctigal is in everyone's best interest. We must unite for this cause.
must.
And yep.
Fine.
Damn it.
That's a pretty good shot, Alvin. Look out.
Right.
I got pierced in the heart.
This arrow is... No, Jude, please, you mustn't give up now.
Rowan, you can't expect miracles. We know that the wound is mortal. It's up to you to look after the country now.
But I know that I'm not up to the task. It's impossible.
You of all people can do it. I know that you can.
Master, no. Don't go.
Lord Klein!
Please continue with your report.
Yes, sir. The Rashagal army has invaded the town. Our troops are engaged throughout the city.
Things just went from bad to worse.
Mila and the others are out there.
Very well. We must protect Lady Dressel at all costs. Master, please forgive me for having to leave your side. We must defend the manor.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Yep, so it seems that Rashagal in general was playing the siege regardless. So, yeah, how about we go figure out and defend and help our friends? We don't want them dying too. Get over here, you brutes.
Look! Lady Dressel!
Oh, never mind. It looked like they were fine from a moment ago.
Let's clear out these goons.
No, it will take too long and waste our energy. Stand down this instant! What point is there in fighting after you've completed your mission? Or are you mere savages who take delight in the suffering of your countrymen? Let us return to the manor.
Right.
Kinda wish one of them was just like straight up like, I'm going to kill you regardless. But then again, that's a little... Oh, then again, Tales of series are kind of known for being somewhat dark. Head to the manor. Let's get a plan of attack going. I have an idea what we do. Guns blazing.
Everything okay?
Yes, I have made arrangements for Lord Klein's funeral, although the ceremony will be brief.
How could this have happened?
The arrow that took my master's life was of a unique design, one used only by Noctigal's personal guard. And considering the timing of the army's invasion, it's obvious this was all a plot by Noctigal. The assassination allowed him to seize complete control of Rashagal.
Noctigal does think big.
I wonder where they took Mila and the others.
Fort Gandala, most likely. A single division of troops couldn't possibly attack multiple cities in a short time. It's reasonable to assume that Sapstrath Sea Haven remains safe and under Cheryl control. Thus, our attackers must have been ordered to return to Fenmont. And Fort Gandala is the only place equipped to house troops between here and there.
Good thinking. Makes sense to me.
We have to save them.
I like your moxie, kid, but we're talking about a fortress here. It's not like we can storm the walls.
On the contrary, we do need to rush. Tonight may be our only chance. The morale among those troops was visibly low, and now they've been forced to march home after battle with no rest. They'll be at their weakest. And don't forget we have a trump card ready and waiting.
That's right. The men we sent to infiltrate the fortress.
We should depart at once.
A butler, huh? Who is this old man exactly?
Okay.
I can't
Character
believe they got Mila.
skits.
Are you so surprised? These are the same thugs who snared the 4 great spirits.
And I let the same thing happen again.
Let's get moving, gentlemen. We can't afford to suffer any more losses.
Aren't you listening? These guys are way out of our league.
Don't be ridiculous. They haven't a chance. Especially against a warrior of your considerable talent.
Didn't take you for the sort that props up comrades with sweet talk.
That depends on the comrade. Does it seem to be working?
A nice effort, but I only fall for flattery when it comes from the lips of a lady.
Then let's go save Mila and the others. I'm sure they'll praise you.
Oh yeah? Well then, I guess I'll put out a little effort.
Alvin, you better put a little more than a little. Okay, just like the cutscene before and stuff, I believe side quests open up to you at this point. I don't think it's every city, I think it's after every big event. I could be 100% wrong, but we're going to cut the video here anyways. We're going to call this a part, and I'm going to go travel around the world and see if there's any side quests that are... Oh. As soon as I open my mouth! As soon as I open my freaking mouth!
I just wanted to say how great it was seeing someone stand up against those soldiers.
Don't you work for the governor? I do indeed. I am Rowan Ilbert, the Sherrill family butler.
Well, you really stuck it to them earlier. They should be ashamed of themselves for attacking civilians, let alone kidnap women and children.
At least they scattered off afterwards. I guess they're not used to having someone challenge them.
They did seem a bit disorganized. Maybe their morale is low.
That may very well play a part. But the main reason they ran off is because they hadn't been ordered to kill us.
If they had, would they have done it? Even despite their misgivings?
That's what soldiers do.
That's what all grown-ups do. Working isn't supposed to be easy.
I guess so.
Okay, was that just to watch that little tiny scene? Question mark? Yeah, I guess I'll just watch the scene. So, just one quick glance around Sherrilton, see if there's any side quests that do open up to us. Nope. So, you guys know the drills, and I know the drills. We are going to be traveling across the world. I'm going to be doing this off camera, so I'll see you guys in the next part of Let's Play Tales of